A Claude Code guide budgets 5 minutes for a 13-second install. 13 seconds is the real number. I measured it this morning on a clean container with nothing installed and no cached login. The result is a gap of 23:1 on a page that is otherwise careful. The problem is that none of these guides tell you what their clock is actually timing. Here is the number that page cannot wave away. Its own byline stamps 27-minute read. That sits directly above the promise to get you started in under 15 minutes. 27 covers all 15 sections, and the promise names 7 of them, which is why that is not a clean contradiction. It is still one page telling you the reading outruns the doing. To be fair, this is the most careful of the 4 guides I read. It will not name model versions at all. It points you at the /model command instead, and it says every claim was checked against the docs the week it went up. The real question then comes down to which clock you happen to be standing in. 3 days ago, I told you a stopwatch was the wrong tool here, because the install was already done on this machine. A warm machine flatters every number. So I got a cold one, 0 config files, no cache login, nothing on the image. Then I ran Anthropic's own step 1, which is a curl script their quick start marks as recommended and nothing else. Curl pulls the file and 5 seconds in it says setting up. 9 seconds installing the native build. 13.3, and that's when the script printed installation complete on its own line. The version command answered 2.1, 223. Then I ran the command that third-party guides put first, the npm one, in that same clean image, and it finished in 3.1 seconds. That image already had node in it though, which is most of what npm needs. So 3 seconds is the best case, not the common one. The result is a clock you can check. Both numbers carry the elapsed seconds the container printed itself. None of the 4 numbers measure the same job. That is the entire answer. 5 minutes is a section heading, section 3 out of 15, and it covers the install and nothing after it. 15 minutes is an intro sentence, and it buys 7 things by name. That list names the install, the project file it asks you to write, auto memory, plan mode, permission modes, context, and a comparison against Copilot and Cursor. Low-code quotes 30 minutes, and its clock starts where mine stopped, because its own list of what you need first says the install and the login are already behind you. None of that matters yet, because that line is not step 1, it is what you finish before it. That changed when I read the official docs, which promise a few minutes across 8 numbered steps, and only the first 3 are set up. 4 numbers, 4 rulers, and not one page tells you which ruler it used.
The command you land on decides more than your clock.
That third-party guide opens with npm install-g, and that exact command appears nowhere on Anthropic's own quick start page. Official docs put a curl script first in a tab labeled native install recommended. Both of them work, and I timed both, so this is not an argument about which one installs faster. What nobody expected is week 2. The docs say native installs update themselves in the background. 2 lines later, the same page says homebrew installs do not auto-update, and that the homebrew build tracks a stable channel about a week behind. So a beginner who picks the wrong tab gets a week-old install that will never move on its own. Nothing on that page tells them what they just chose. And that's when the dateline started to matter, because the guide that hard codes model version names is stamped March, and we are in August.
The time is real.
The problem is, it is nowhere near the install. Low code is the only one of the 4 that says where it goes. Expect 3 to 5 follow-up instructions after the first response, it says, and it calls that normal rather than a failure.
Anthropic step 7 is add input validation to the user registration form.
Step 8 is refactor the authentication module to use async await instead of callbacks.
Those are jobs, not steps with a duration.
A guide that ends on 2 open-ended jobs cannot honestly carry a minute count on the front of it.
Every one of these clocks also starts after you have already paid, because the first thing the official page asks for is a paid subscription, and the third-party guide prices that at $20 a month at minimum.
Nobody times the account, the card, or the browser login. Which is why I think of it as quoting a flight time from Wheels Up, technically true and no use at all to the person still in the security line. Now the caveats, because there are 3 and they all move the number: 1 machine, 1 network, 1 container image. That image already had node in it, which is exactly why the NPM figure is the flattering one. A slow line moves 13 seconds to 30 or 60 easily. The honest ceiling is this: no plausible network turns 13 seconds into 5 minutes. Those caveats moved the seconds around, and the real defect sat 1 layer above the clock. It was the label somebody printed on top of it. My honest opinion, all 4 of these guides are honest, and each one quotes an arrival time while measuring a different leg of the trip. Next time, the same stopwatch on the memory file all 4 guides tell you to write. So steal this one thing: install with the official curl script, because the homebrew build never updates itself and sits about a week behind. Tell me which of the 4 numbers you would defend, and what your own install actually clocked.